The galaxy had seen many wars. Entire planets had burned. Powerful empires had risen and fallen. But there was one rule that every advanced civilization followed. Never underestimate humans. The problem was, the Zorith Empire never learned that lesson. For hundreds of years, the Zorith Empire ruled thousands of star systems. Their fleets were feared across the galaxy. Their soldiers were stronger, faster, and better equipped than almost every known species. When they discovered a small human colony on the edge of explored space, they laughed. The colony was called New Dawn. It was far away from Earth. No major military base. No large defense fleet. Only 50,000 human settlers trying to build a new life. To the Zorith High Command, it looked like an easy target. A quick attack. A quick victory. A warning to humanity. But what happened next would become one of the greatest military disasters in galactic history. Far above New Dawn, warning alarms suddenly echoed through the colony. Citizens looked toward the sky. At first they saw only stars. Then giant dark shapes appeared. Hundreds of alien warships emerged from hyperspace. The sky itself seemed to disappear behind them. Panic spread through the streets. Children cried. Families ran for shelters. Emergency broadcasts activated across the colony. Unknown fleet detected. All civilians report to safety zones. This is not a drill. Governor Elena Hayes stood inside the colony command center. Her officers stared at the massive enemy fleet. The numbers were impossible. They had only a few defense ships. The Zorith fleet had hundreds. One officer swallowed nervously. "Governor, we cannot win this." The room fell silent. Everyone knew he was right. Governor Hayes looked at the tactical display. Then she spoke calmly. "Winning is not our mission." The officers looked confused. "Our mission is survival." A communication request suddenly arrived. The face of a Zorith commander appeared on the screen. His armor was covered in metals. His expression showed complete confidence. "Humans," he said. "You have 1 hour to surrender. If you resist, this colony will be erased." The commander expected fear. He expected begging. Instead, Governor Hayes smiled. A small smile. The kind that made experienced soldiers uncomfortable. "Commander," she replied. "You have no idea where you are." The alien laughed. Then the transmission ended. 1 hour later, the invasion began. Thousands of drop ships entered the atmosphere. Orbital bombardment shook the ground. Explosions lit up entire cities. The Zorith Empire expected the humans to collapse within minutes. Instead, every street became a battlefield. Every building became a fortress. Every citizen became part of the defense. And hidden beneath the colony, a secret waited. A secret that would soon make the entire Zorith Empire regret coming to New Dawn. The aliens thought they were attacking a weak colony. They were wrong. Very wrong. And before this war was over, the galaxy would learn why humans were the most dangerous species ever to reach the stars. The Zorith Empire expected victory within hours. Instead, their invasion force was already losing soldiers. Across New Dawn, alien troops pushed through burning streets. Their armored vehicles rolled between damaged buildings while aircraft filled the sky. Everything looked normal. Until the ground exploded beneath them. Massive hidden defense guns rose from underground bunkers. Thousands of human missiles launched at once. The sky turned into a wall of fire. Several Zorith drop ships disappeared in giant explosions. Alien commanders stared in shock. These weapons were not listed in any intelligence report. One officer looked at the battlefield data. "Commander, those defenses should not exist." The Zorith fleet commander frowned. What do you mean? The officer swallowed. The colony is far too small to build weapons on this scale. Something was wrong. Very wrong. Meanwhile, deep beneath New Dawn, Governor Elena Hayes entered a secure military facility. Huge blast doors opened. Inside stood hundreds of human soldiers. Not ordinary soldiers. Veterans. Men and women who had survived some of humanity's hardest wars. For years they had remained hidden. Training. Preparing. Waiting. Nobody expected their colony to become a target. But if that day ever came, they would be ready. Colonel Marcus Kane stepped forward. He was one of humanity's most respected military leaders. His face showed no fear. Only determination. "The enemy has landed," he said. The room became silent. "Good." Several soldiers smiled. They had been waiting for this moment. Kane activated a holographic map. Red markers covered the colony. Enemy forces were everywhere. But hidden among them were thousands of human defense positions. Every road. Every tunnel. Every building. Every mountain. The colony had been secretly transformed into a giant trap. The Zoreth Empire simply did not know it.